Tonight, the Cavalier community is reeling after that mass shooting on the UVA campus. 3 football players were killed, one of them with ties to Virginia Beach.
2 other students were injured. The shooting happened just after 10:15 last night as a charter bus full of students returned from seeing a play in Washington, D.C.
The campus placed on lockdown. Students were warned to shelter in place as officers searched through the night for the suspect. And today they arrested UVA student Christopher Darnell Jones Jr. just outside of Richmond. He is charged with 3 counts of second-degree murder.
And we've learned classes and formal campus activities are canceled for tomorrow. Today, the university president shared his thoughts about this tragedy.
This is an extraordinarily difficult day for our community, and we need to comfort and support each other and those closest to the victims.
The 3 UVA students killed were Deshaun Perry, Lavelle Davis Jr., and Devin Chandler, who has ties to Virginia Beach.
As you can imagine, this was a terrifying time for students on the UVA campus. A Sunday night in the library turned into a 10-hour lockdown.
And news reporter Danielle Seda joins us now right here in his studio. Danielle, you spoke with one of the students who had some friends sheltering in place. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, that's right. She told me it was a sleepless night for many of her peers. Just imagine being in college and studying for a test, and then you get an alert saying there's an active shooter on campus. The students tell me it was very terrifying, something they won't forget anytime soon. Students on and off the University of Virginia campus experienced a different kind of all-nighter. Instead of studying for exams, the campus was locked down. Students forced to stay in place. Vivian Wormers, a third-year student, says she got the notification to stay put late at night.
We got an email alert that said that there was a armed and dangerous suspect at large around campus.
In her sorority house, Wormers and her roommates locked their doors and windows and turned off their lights as police searched for the alleged suspect that shot 3 students to death and injured 2 more. During a 12-hour lockdown, some students weren't allowed to shelter in the comfort of their dorms and were stuck on campus until the early hours of the morning. Among them, 2 of Vivian's friends.
There weren't a ton, but there were definitely a fair amount of students. I know her, and one of my other friends was with her, and they were in the bathroom on the library floor, just huddled up, just waiting.
Warmer says she kept her phone on ring all throughout the night in case she fell asleep, and found out the next morning her friends were rescued around 4 a.m.
One of the friends that she was with, boyfriend, came in a car and picked her up, and she was able to make it home safely. But like I said, I know some people that were there till like 8 in the morning.
Classes were canceled on campus on Monday as police search for the person responsible. Now that alleged shooter, Christopher Jones, is in custody, Wormer says it's time to rest and also mourn the loss of her peers, who never got the opportunity to hide and eventually go home to their dorms.
I'm sad and I'm frustrated because I think a lot of this gun violence is senseless and it's preventable. It's heartbreaking that it just keeps happening.
Now, Vivian told me earlier that she and the other students have pretty much continued to shelter in place today because of a lot of them are feeling anxiety and they're still trying to process what happened to their classmates. Danielle Seda, News 3.